Hey everybody, welcome again in MegaSurvival episode 9. And in previous episode, I was struggling with trying to make a real nice hole for my Megabase. And I thought maybe using one flying machine is good enough for me. One issue though, it took 2 days to just make this giant hole with that one TNT machine. And not only that, I got a whole ocean that I had to wait for 2 days. It made a whole mess of water and stone and lava. It's possibly one of my worst ideas, having to wait 2 days and getting a whole mess for no reason. So what I thought about to improve this and to fix this issue is to build multiple machines and try to get rid of the water myself. And also these lava areas too. Trying to build 7 TNT flying machines can be a big benefit because instead of having 1x speed, instead of having 1 times speed, we have 7 times the speed of what the 2 days of AFK I was doing in the past. So instead of 2 days of AFKing, I'll probably get maybe 12, maybe 10 hours, 7 hours instead. And that's awesome. Putting more effort to get less time. I don't know what I was thinking, using one machine is good enough, but I thought maybe because my PC can handle like all these TNT destroying, I can actually like run something stupid and still keep the machine running, since I have 32 render distance at all time with almost like 300 FPS sometimes. But welcome to the new update. This is 1.21.4 and I've been trying to test the bundles and I thought there's cool ways to use them, but I'm still messing around trying to figure out what the actual use out of the bundles, because I thought you can actually put 2 pickaxes in them, more than 2 pickaxes. But then turns out it only holds 1 pickaxe, and I was really disappointed. I thought the bundles can actually hold non-stackable items as a stack, but that's kind of overpowered. I thought maybe the bundles can hold 2 pickaxes at least. That's the least thing I want out of the bundles, and it just sucks. Bundles sucks so much. I can't really find the shulker box that I put. Oh, there we go. There's the bundles. It can hold multiple items. Yeah, it can actually hold glass, chest, redstone glass, one minecart, one non-stackable item in a bundle, and it's just a minecart. That's annoying. That's just completely useless. It's just redesigning one item, I guess. But the cool thing about these bundles, you can put like random items. Any of these items can be put in this thing. So if I go mining, you know, I have a solution to my issue. If I had so many different ores and stuff, or gathering flowers and stuff, or crops, and all that cool stuff. But I thought the bundles can be a little bit more powerful than that. This is just making the bundles just a common item to have. But I guess that's what I expected, to be honest. I thought they're gonna actually make the bundles a lot better than that. But I will try to find the creaking biome. Maybe I'll try to mess around with them in my new Megabase. But at this point, I'm gonna be trying to work here and build these 7 TNT flying machines. But the first task to do right now is to get rid of the liquids, getting sponges and stuff. So yeah, let's try make it as easy as possible, because I'm gonna suffer, and I'm gonna suffer a lot. Yeah, progress begins. Well, it was upsetting that I lost so many hours on the replay mod and I didn't even get to show you all the time lapse and everything. At the same time, like, I wasn't satisfied with dealing with these waters. So many spots like these that I just cannot get rid of. But to deal with these issues, and to deal with me not having the most comfortable chair and a table, I'm back to just laying on my bed and having the monitor in front of me, playing like a console player using a computer. Relying on a controller, since, you know, this mod is beautiful and it really can do anything I want it. The only problem I have with it is not having the ability to drop items quickly. Having to swing them like this, unless I don't know the functionality of it. I have an idea to deal with the replay mod when it does actually annoy me. And to solve that problem, because sometimes the recording gets crashed, I can't even use it anymore, is to record on OBS for the amount of hours I record on the replay mod in Minecraft. So if anything goes wrong, I still have the first person time-lapse record, and I can show you everything I've done in first person instead, if something goes wrong. But sometimes there's some interesting progresses that I don't want to use the replay mod for. Feels kind of of awesome to show in first person, but not just showing a clip and then image to image, the thing appears out of nowhere. And then to Limatica. I was thinking about not using Limatica for a while, being stressed about it for how unnatural it is, but you know, I'm still a basic player. I haven't really learned everything in that mod yet. And I was just mad and frustrated that I didn't want to use any of these mods at some point. But then, you know, by experience and time, I can use the function FN and PG up on the number pad 9, and then I can make the build appear by pressing buttons like this. And that made me happy as soon as I realized that. So basically, like, I have full control over, like, showing the build, but without having to stress about opening these complicated options. That way is just better than navigating, pressing M, and having to find that stupid option to just remove the layers, but just pressing keys instead. That's a lot better. And I don't have to stress myself about not using mods. And I want to just always improve myself. I want to always get better at the game. My whole idea is not using mods at all and just play naturally in survival mode. The same way I did with Bedrock Edition. Because, you know, we weren't allowed to use a lot of mods, but there was some possible mods we could have used, like World Edit and stuff, on creative mode to figure out some amazing megabases. Aside from that, I'm really happy with Limatica for just that option, that I can make things appear and then disappear with just pressing some keys. I just want to make myself more comfortable with Minecraft because things are getting difficult every day and I just can't handle playing this game. It feels like a chore instead of a fun and game. So yeah, we're gonna record again in the replay mod, and if something goes wrong, we still have the first person time-lapse, so I don't have to really deal with me stressing out about losing footage. Back to progress. The stupid nightmare water ocean progress talking about. My only nightmare is only this area right here. Look at this. Look how much water I have to get rid of. Why? Why, Minecraft? Why did you do this to me? I put so much effort and I removed all the waters and liquids and lava. Oh, that's magma blocks over there. I did amazing work, you know, maybe like 50 hours, 40 hours, I don't know. I haven't calculated anything. I don't have a mod to tell me how many hours I put in this game. I wish there was a mod that would tell me how many hours I have in this game. Mostly lava being less difficult than the actual whole ocean that was covering these caves stupidly. And I hated every second of it. And the most nightmarish thing that really stressed me out, aside from all this progress, is this pointer right here that will show you all of my problems combined together. If I go down here, you can see there's a whole nother cave water that probably would take me 16 hours to get rid of. And I was starting with this 1 hour of making a chunky cube to get the sponges in and get rid of the water easily. If I just place sponges randomly in here, the water will recover and place the water back. The most thing that I hate, aside from the outside caves over there where I can get rid of water on the surface, is the cave oceans. It really shows how depressed I am. My void of nothingness, just water and challenges, and I have to get rid of every single water source myself. And look how big it is too. Like it goes all the way there, maybe. Yep. Oh, there's the surface. All the way there, probably. A lot of areas just making me feel obnoxious about this project. Aside from all the progress I've done here, this is the worst thing ever. So I do try to take a break before I actually get burned out. And I was actually working on a different world, trying to like figure out how to make mansions and stuff. I was having fun actually, trying to build this. Trying to get some inspirations from Green's mansion and maybe make my own replica. And I had fun really, just trying to like relax on a different survival world. On this relaxed survival. Because I was really burned out. I couldn't handle that project. So I just made a new whole world to just have fun in this world. It's really it really got me that burned out, and I haven't got a perfect start yet. I've been always like changing my gaming setup and trying to find the most comfortable, reliable way to play games without getting tired of using the desktop, because I felt like laptop users have it easier than us desktop players, because having a desktop feels a little uncomfortable. When I use the laptop, I can hold it on my hand, I can lay it on my lap, I can just play the game, I can just watch videos, I can socialize like if I'm holding a mobile device. So for that factor of a laptop, I can work on this project for hours and hours while changing my position and going somewhere else, or maybe lay on my bed. That's the thing. So this is really nightmarish to use a desktop, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's smart people that would actually explain to me how to get comfortable while using desktop and monitors and mouse and keyboard and all that crazy stuff. Aside from that, I'm trying to get used to it. I hope it becomes reliable. Just for now, I'm gonna try to finish where is that pointer? I'm gonna try to finish this water cave, and when I get rid of it, then I can build the TNT machines. How can I show my face while I'm flying? I cannot do that anymore. Alright, so let's hope. Oh my god, okay, so let's hope we can get rid of the water, okay? And get a beautiful day to activate the machines. Alright, in this progress, I think I removed 95% of all liquids, so I genuinely think it's probably the perfect time to turn on all the machines, which I haven't built yet. I'm gonna construct them now, because the plan is, any liquids I can find after these machines starts unfilling the blocks and removing everything, any bit of liquids, I'm gonna catch them before they block the TNT from destroying the rest of the blocks. So that's what I want to do. So finally, it's time to build actually. It's been a while, genuinely. But that 5% I will catch it off guard. I'm gonna get all the liquids. The rest of the liquids are hidden, because I was really digging and I was using free play to find like all the areas. And sometimes, yeah, there's this area. There's this spot, yeah. Oh my god, there's a whole different ocean here, actually. Maybe I regret talking about, like, turning the machine on. Well, it's whatever. I will get to this area. I will get rid of this water, and then I'll go back to my machine. This will take me, like, 10 minutes or 12 minutes. But finally, it's time to actually build the machines. I don't know how long it's been, or how much time I had to spend, but I can tell you, the amount of times I had to wet the sponges is 16,458. Now tell me how long I was doing that. I'm sorry, I'm loud. Tell me how long it took me to do that. Almost 20,000 wet sponges at this point. And the fact that I had to heat the sponges in the cooker or the super smelter using like how much, like maybe multiple stacks of logs. I didn't want to use coal because I'll be just running out of coal quickly. I would rather use a single piece of planks to cook a sponge in a super smelter instead of a coal, because I only have 2 stacks of sponges. I haven't got more than that. But yeah, it's time to build. This is it, the last stage of activating all these machines together with my 32 render distance enabled, I am ready to actually break these redstone blocks if that's the accurate way to do it. It kind of took me a while to place all these stations because, you know, any mistakes can be stressful. One block placement, like one missed block placement, can make this machine completely useless. Let's not ruin these machines. I'm gonna break this redstone block and watch this machine go. It should function. Yeah, it functions, but I hope it's not loud. Okay, so the first machine is functioning. We're gonna break the second one, or activate the second one by just breaking it quickly. Move on. Oh my god, okay. I will die! Oh, okay. Oh, my soul left me. One TNT can kill me, absolutely. Why do I sound British? And I'm gonna continue doing that until I can finish all the redstone breaking. But I'm hoping that I don't break anything. And everything should function. Yeah. Everything is working. 7 flying machines just functioning, going to their stations as soon as possible. But I need a AFK spot. I don't know what to actually use. I'm gonna use these cobblestone blocks. I'm gonna build myself an AFK spot using these cobblestone blocks. And yeah, I will wait an AFK for a couple hours, almost 7 hours maybe. Hoping that none of these machines break themselves. They're gonna keep breaking these terrains while I can make myself the AFK spot. So I'll be back in a couple hours, turning on my replay mod. Hopefully if it doesn't lag or crash. Oh yeah, I'm really happy. Yeah, I spent like almost 20 minutes using the machine. And it turns out I found a whole nother water cave that might probably take 2 hours. Or 10 hours, or whatever. Oh my god, where is this? Oh my god, okay, this one might not be a problem. Thank god, it's not actually that big. How about this one? Yeah, it's actually fine. I thought it's gonna be like a different whole new nightmare I'm gonna deal with. Okay, at least I turned off the machines because, you know, placing the redstone block back made all the machines sleep. So I can then turn them on back. That's a good thing. That's a good solution to my problem, so I don't just unrender the chunk, then one of them is just gonna stay stuck in the air. There's some type of areas that can bother me a little bit. Like this one too. But I will get rid of it quickly because I can just spam the sponges everywhere and then, you know, speed up the process. And then have to go back to my super smelter and unsponge these things. And with sponge. Just cook the sponges, goddammit. Yeah, I really hate this process. But yeah, let's go back to like unfilling water for like maybe 2 hours. I'll turn on the machine again. I thought I'm gonna use the replay mod, but it turns out I'm still facing problems with these water leaks. I happily lost all the footage. Yeah, I can't tell how long it's been, and I can't even show the replay mod. Nice. Well, I hoped I actually did like some OBS recording while doing the replay mod at the same time. I completely forgot to do that. It would have been better to show just random progresses while the thing is just functioning. But yeah, I was fully on relying on the replay mod, and it happened again. It crashed. I lost all the footage. It doesn't make sense why it's consistent on that. Aside from that, I'm never gonna make this mistake. I'm gonna always record on OBS while using replay mod at the same time. I completely forgot to do that. I'm genuinely sorry. It could have been better if I just like fly around constantly and show the progress while using sponges instead of just nothing with this lovely mod. But I believe in the next progress I might actually need to add some space, unless the Megabase can fit. I'm not sure. I hope it does actually like fit in this area, and then I can make a concrete floor and find ways to make it look attractive and awesome. I thought of getting some resources so I can make a concrete converter, because I do need tons of concrete and maybe about 100,000 colored concrete. So yeah, I would need a quick converter to do me a big favor. I'm still confused where to put the water because I placed the water on the staircase, and when I activate the machine, the TNT activates but doesn't duplicate. So I don't know what's the problem. I think if I just add the water right here, maybe then I can get an infinite TNT and it should drop maybe. Oh, okay, finally. Took me a while enough to understand. Oh my god, I hate this machine. Oh yeah, also I forgot to like add water to these leaves. Thanks to Fortune 8 Diamond, I can actually get a lot of concrete to be done quickly. And if you want to find this found design, you can go in the description and check his channel out. For now, I'm gonna make myself a quick sorter system on the ground because that will be more simpler than making a floating one, because I built this thing close to the ground actually. And I'm not gonna be using all the 5 spots because I'm not a fast clicker, or I don't even have an auto clicker yet. So I'll be using one of these blocks and add one water source in here, and then we're done, you know? I'm just gonna use this one area. I'm gonna try to add lots of concrete on these chests. Maybe I will use one of these, full one of these chests, and then I'm gonna be fine for the day. because of how fast everything is. So I do want to get 2 shulker boxes of grey concrete so I can actually make the lining of the Megabase. So let's do that quickly. The lining process was really simple because I was using schematics, of course. I didn't want to find out the calculations of placing every single block while looking in a different screen. That would be terrifying. Imagine having to count like 4 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Like, I don't want to do the old-fashioned way of placing the skeleton structure of the Megabase. Although this is not a real skeleton. This is just the, like, where I'm going to put the Megabase in. Like, this is like the circle where I put the build in. This is like the space where I'm gonna build my Megabase inside. And I did found a solution to my problem where I thought I was gonna actually use machines and dig down and stuff. But then I thought about, how about I make these anonymous builds, because I don't want to tell you my plans, thrust inside the terrain instead of completely allowing the height of this build go on top of the surface. But instead, use the surface to connect to the Megabase. I hope my anonymous idea is working, because I might have talked about this Megabase before and I have no idea if I exposed my actual project. But I'm really excited to actually begin building this beautiful Megabase that I'm willing to put a lot of effort, and I should do consistent episodes instead of getting away, leaving for a month or a half or whatever. Taking a real while to get done with this project, dealing with the amount of water that I had to take care of. Even there's a lot of water over there that I just ignored because I cannot deal with this anymore. I don't want to touch any other water anymore. I don't want to get close near to an ocean. I hate water now. I'm allergic to water. I think I almost used about 100,000 dirt to make this platform. Not exactly, I'm sure. I hoped I actually calculated how many dirts I had. It was a lot of work, but I got it done in under like 12 hours maybe, because it's actually simple. Just placing grass blocks is not that hard, but I really got like lazy. Every day I just spent 2 hours placing them instead of actually taking care of 6 hours a day of work. I thought I could have done it faster, but there's times where I don't like Minecraft anymore. I'm not that passionate. I don't know why. Aside from that, I still love Minecraft. It's just, there's situations where it becomes really depressing to do anything at this point. So much work for a simple Megabase. So yeah, the next episode, I'm gonna start working on this Megabase, and I will be gathering so many concretes, forcing them to be in the concrete converter. I'll find a way to get used to the machine, because at this point, if I actually force myself to use the machine, if I actually use the concrete converter, I have to completely stop using my PC because my mouse is clicking. This area right here, I have no control over the PC. I have to completely keep looking at this area for 8 hours maybe, getting all the concrete I need. And that's gonna be boring, but better than nothing really. I don't want to be digging concrete myself and do all that work. I'd rather have a machine that does it for me. So see you all later to the next episode. Bye bye.